Wow. That's cool.
Not like a real, I mean, she might, who knows? Sky's the limit, but I think she's going to be real into space for a while.
That's
Good
awesome.
morning,
Good
everybody.
morning. Hopefully everyone's weekend was good. We're bringing another Marketing Monday installment. I'm Julie.
And I'm Jess. And I think we're live. Hold on. There we go. Yep, 28 seconds. It just took it a minute to register.
Awesome.
Good morning, Heather. Thanks for joining us. If you're here, say hello. There will be a bunch of people jumping on in these first few minutes.
Yep. So we'll chit chat just a second, but obviously if you can see our screen today, we're talking about benefits over features.
Exactly. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning.
I'll pull up on my phone. I can't do it on my computer. I don't get the good screen like Jess does on the face because I do the YouTubers.
She does YouTube. I do Facebook.
So if you're catching this replay on YouTube, or if you happen to be live on YouTube, be sure to subscribe and leave us a comment.
Please.
Please. No. Just do it.
And if you're on Facebook, share it. Share this video if you think, if you know anybody who could stand to make more sales.
For sure.
I think it's anybody who's in business.
Yeah, who couldn't use that, right?
All right, so that's what I'm doing real quick, is sharing it. So Marketing Monday is all about helping you get your week kicked off with a good marketing tip. Coffee and questions on Thursdays. We like to leave it kind of open to what people want to talk about. What are we talking about this Thursday? Did anybody catch our email yesterday about come hang out with us this week? Here's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's sad that I don't remember.
No, it's not. It's just the reality. Good morning, Edith. Thank you for joining us, Deanne. The Deanne is bringing joy with her. Yeah, forget. It's templates. Yep, I was about to say it has something to do with Deanne because I remember it pays. By the way, if you're new here or you're watching this for the first time on replay, show up with us live because if you ask for something, there's a good chance you're going to get it. Exactly. Unless you're expecting a Facebook ads workshop for free. That's just never going to happen.
That one's not going to happen. We might have 5 tips for better ads one day, but no full workshop. Just not happening.
Yeah, that's right, Deanne. Thank you so much. Templates and shortcuts for the busy entrepreneur. That's what we'll be talking about on Thursday. So we like to keep that one a little more open, a little bit more, let's see, make your life easier in just general running your business. But Monday is all about how to reach more people, sell to more people, increase your bottom line, all the goodness that comes with marketing. Right?
Exactly.
Is Julie here?
I'm here.
Julie.
You can't see me, but I'm here. I am trying to share this. I am multitasking, which we know is a thing. So,
yeah. I'm not a multitasker. Oh, as everyone knows, it's Monday. How was everyone's weekend? How do people feel about Monday? It's such entrepreneurship is such a roller coaster because I will have Mondays where I'm like, yeah, Monday, let's get up and do it. And then I'll have a Monday where it's like, do I have to? And I don't think that used to be because I didn't enjoy the job that I went to Monday to Friday, but it has nothing to do with that now. I think it's just a new week. The weekend was so beautiful here in Florida. For all of you who are here in Florida, I hope that you had a beautiful weekend too. And maybe you did too if you were up north or somewhere else. The weather could be good somewhere else, I guess. But it was gorgeous here, and I just didn't want to say bye to it, I guess, is probably why this Monday's hitting just a little different.
Yep, same here. It was beautiful on the Alabama-Florida line. So a little more north.
Yep.
All right. So Marketing Monday, we try to keep these to 30 minutes or so ish, so we can get a good win for the week. So benefits versus features. So what are we talking about? Anything in your messaging, in your marketing messaging. When you are describing a product, when you are describing a service, most people tend to describe with the features that it offers. Like for Your Social Plan, it's 3 daily posts. That's really a feature, okay? But we're talking and trying to get to the heart of what are the benefits, what's in it for them. We just talked about, that was our last Monday's topic, I think, is what's in it for. It's not about you, it's about them. All right. So all of your marketing is always about them. And that's what feature-driven content is going to be about.
Exactly. So let's take a YSP example, and then we'll start talking about you guys' niche since you showed up with us. But so YSP comes with a dashboard, right? The scheduler, and we can drop as much as a year of content at a time, which those are all features. And it turns out people don't really care so much about that. The wording that they care about is save 40 hours a month, or schedule a year of content in just a few clicks. Those are benefits, not features. The 3 posts a day done for you that Julie was mentioning, that's a feature. If you turn that into a benefit, you're going to be talking about how that benefits them. It's going to save them time. It's going to save them bandwidth, having to come up with content so that they can really focus on the parts of their business that they love.
Right. So never stare at a blank screen again.
Exactly. That's a benefit.
Yeah. Gain consistency by having 3 daily posts. Never be stuck again.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. Consistency is a good one too, because that's a benefit. That's not a feature. YSP is not inherently consistent. You have to use it. And when you use it, you'll gain consistency.
For sure.
So
remember, it's all about them. So we have several more people joining us. Hey, Edith. Hey, Sarah. Heather. Who else? I can't see the whole screen. So anyway, but wanted to say hello. So we have followers in every single niche under the sun. So this applies. I don't care what niche you're in, it applies. So when you can put your target market, your clientele, followers, whatever, if you can put them the center of your messaging, they are going to be naturally more drawn to you. They're going to understand what you're talking about. So
exactly. And something we haven't mentioned yet, and this is how you kind of put it together: pain points. And it may seem, I don't know, to some people, it may seem icky to think about what is bothering your ideal client. What are they struggling with? For Sarah, it may be the overwhelm of having stuff everywhere and feeling like they can't dig out, because she is a professional organizer, interior designer, specializing, I think, because I resonate with her messaging so much, I think she specializes in busy moms. Correct me if I'm wrong, but she probably has an array of amazing features that go along with her program. She'll show up X amount of times or do this many live Zooms and help walk you through this, and that of the decluttering process. But until you kind of talk to me about how that's going to help me gain sanity, that's going to help my kid be less frustrated, that's going to help us find, X, Y, and Z toys, and that's going to help us do this good thing, that's when you flip it from the features of her Busy Moms Get Organized program to the benefits of that. What do I get out of taking that program? Hi, Marcy. Thanks for joining us. She's in the stationery niche. We can come up with a good one there, hopefully, before we leave. But does that make sense to everybody? Are you picking up what we're putting down? And have you ever considered that reframe, because this is not rocket science. It's just simply a reframe of the way that you're talking about your products on a day-to-day basis. That's going to help the right people say, oh yeah, I need that. That's for me.
Yep. So in the blog post that we've got that's going to go with this video, so there's an example that we use that might help drive this home. So everyone understands e-commerce products, and they are always written by features. Okay. So if it's a blender, it has a steel rotary blade. It is, the speed, that it's going to be durable, whatever. Those are all the features. But if you reframe it into what it's going to do for you, so if it is a faster motor, you're going to get your smoothie that much faster, or it's going to be something that's going to last you, forever. So maybe that kind of helps reframe it a little bit, looking at an e-commerce product.
Right, and the benefits, would be fast nutrition. You don't have to eat a salad if you can blend up all your spinach in a green smoothie with a bunch of fruit that tastes good. That's more of a benefit over a feature, which is really, yes, especially when you're talking about something like blenders, the features are important. I would say they're probably more important than, your VIP coaching program or things like that. But the benefits is really what tells somebody this is for me.
Right. What's in it for them? What's in it for them? We always say that. Always remember in your marketing, what's in it for them, because that's what, the TLDR, too long didn't read. That's what they're looking for, is what's in it for them. So the faster you can get to that, the faster they can decide if it is for them or not. And we know that is like microseconds in today's busy climate, social media, email marketing, whatever it is, everything is busy out there. So leading with the benefits will help convert more people.
Oh, that's a good point. So Marcy she apparently comes from the hotel industry. I know she does stationery now, but so something like the hotel industry, that's a great way to illustrate it, because everyone has beds, ideally like clean beds and sheets, and everybody, I imagine if you're in the Western world, I stayed in a couple Chinese hotels that didn't have hot water, but every hotel is going to have hot water and like a certain level of soap and towels and things like that. So when you can really get to the experience and the benefits, that is what's going to help that's what sets certain brands apart. In what's probably a pretty competitive, crowded space, if I had to guess.
For sure. We talk about that all the time too. Really and truly, if you're in business, you're in a crowded space. So, everything is crowded these days. So leading with what's in it for them will help you to stand out, for sure.
Exactly. All right. What
So
other
anyone? Yep. Any other industries? I forget what Charisse does.
Hi, Charisse. CBD.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, obviously the features of CBD are, the whatever, not the vitamins, but help me out
probably
here.
The features would be built around the purity of the product, or the quality of the product, where it's sourced, and how exceptional it is. But the benefits, and that's where you have the burden of proof, is using your experience to show, that it helped you with anxiety, or it helped. I remember you said your husband and your daughter all had a story with it. So pulling that story out helps tremendously as well. So if it helped her with, ADHD or whatever it was, or if it helps your husband with sleeping, those are benefits over the features of having, the purest, most highest quality sourced CBD on the market. There's Sandy Job Campbell. We do skincare. That's a great one where you can talk about features over benefits, or benefits over features.
Yep, they all have the highest medical grade quality, or they don't all, but a feature is medical grade quality skincare or organic skincare. But the benefit is how I'm going to look after 2 weeks or 2 uses or whatever it is. So again, that's what we want to know. As a buyer, we want to know what's in it for us. So in the skincare industry, you can do a lot of that with those before and after. That's the benefit. You're showing the benefit in those types of posts.
Exactly. Like she's got a cleanser that's also a moisturizer, I think, and you don't have to wash it off. Like to me, that's a real benefit because it's, time saving. It's going to be less messy, etc. And while the features of it being vegan, clinical grade, highest quality, this, and that, and oh, by the way, I'm supporting a small business owner when I buy it versus purchasing something at Sephora. Those are features, and the benefits are the fact that I don't have to wash it off,
Right.
And it doubles as a moisturizer, a makeup remover, and a face cleanser, a face wash. Triples, I guess it does triple duty. But those things like that, hopefully that gives you a lot of clarity on features over or benefits over features.
Yep. So your take action on this is to look at your messaging today. If it's a post, if it's a sales page that you have out, anything in the past, an email that's going out, look at how you can reframe it to lead with the benefit for them. And especially if it's anything long form, the faster you can get to the benefit for them, the more chance you're going to keep them interested. So we want to see your win as well. Come to the group and share how you have reframed this. You definitely will get benefit from doing that. More
Exactly.
likes, comments.
Heather wants to know who has that skincare. It's Sandy. She's in the chat. Sandy, you can reply to her and you guys can connect because I imagine it would help with chlorine chemical burns.
Wow.
For that.
Yeah.
So matchmakers.
See how we put people together?
Pays to show up with us.
That's right.
I'll make sure that I'll watch for her to give you a comment just so y'all can connect.
Exactly.
All right. So that was features versus benefits. If you guys want to, if you have questions about it at any point while we go along, you can leave us some comments in the comments. But we're going to talk about what to post this week because that's supposed to be the second half of Marketing Monday. So what we're going to post this week, March 7th to the 13th. Is that right?
Good. I think so.
Let's see. Oh, Marcy came in with the last minute. Let's take that one real quick. Benefits of tangible invitations. It said, makes your guests feel special. And features include specific details such as when, where, and why. Yes, exactly. See, you've got it, Marcy.
Yep. And it really makes that small tweak in your marketing makes a huge difference. So, and I would say, you're going to have to use some features, when you're describing your product, but if you can lead with the benefits, that's where the magic's going to happen.
Exactly. All right. So we always start with our post real quickly. It's no secret that Julie and I have the MVP strategy, which helps you work around the algorithm and the low reach, low engagement. We hear all that. I hear that all the time. Anytime someone comes into our group, anytime someone has a struggle on social media, it usually has to do with lack of visibility and lack of engagement and not knowing what to post. So the MVP strategy is nothing more except for broadening your net and posting content that's not just centered around your niche, which is what YSP helps with. We were talking about our features earlier. There's 3 posts a day. And the biggest benefit of that is that it saves our members 40 plus hours a month. So these are our posts. I just took a screenshot. I think there's 60 for the month. So you get to pick and choose. But these are not about skincare. These are not necessarily about fitness. They're not about the stationary niche, but they are about the human spirit, the human experience, just trying to connect with people and get people while they're drinking their coffee in the morning while they're scrolling social media, and maybe they're doing their makeup. If you can do two things at once better than I can, I sure hope so. But these are just meant to slow the scroll. So here's a look at some of the motivational content that that our members are posting this week.
Correct. And the reason these work is, remember, everyone is not on social media to buy your product. That's not the first and foremost reason that they are coming to social media. To get them to even pay attention to your posts, I almost say it can't be on topic. It can't be on topic all the time. So when you're casting that net, it's got to be about them. Again, this is about them. This is what's going to brighten their day. All right. So, and you can see we give you the image with a great motivational post, and then we give you a caption. We do suggest to make this caption your own. It doesn't have to be about your niche again, but if you can add a call to action, if you can ask a question, that's bonus points.
Exactly. And I would amend or even go a step further from what Julie said and say, nobody came to social media today saying, I'm going to buy Allison's product.
Heather didn't come to buy skincare, right?
Exactly. Well, I didn't want to pick on anyone specifically, although I know Sandy can take it. But yeah, no one came to social media today to say, I want to buy some skincare. I want to be sold to. They came to escape. They came to feel good. They came to see a video that made them laugh, cry, feel, whatever. So if you are only putting out content that's around your niche, you're doing yourself a huge disservice, and you are training people to scroll right past your content, which is why we see so many, I'm not talking to anyone specifically, but we see so many small business owners struggling with that engagement. So that's how we fix that here.
Right. Because most people, when they start their social media channels and they start posting, a lot of people think that when you put it out that everyone's going to see it. That can't be further from the truth. If you have 100, an example is you have 100 followers, 3 to 5 might see it to begin with. If it doesn't get any kind of engagement, then that one's gone. So you're on to the next post. So
y'all are saying I can pick on you. See, Heather, nobody showed up on social media this morning to buy your stuff.
Right.
So make sure that you're putting motivational content, visibility content that makes people feel good about following you on social media.
Exactly. And you can relate it. Some of these can be related into, if you're in network marketing and your experience, join my team type thing, you can pull these into that realm here and there. But again, remember the purpose of these is to cast the net, is to start gathering these people up to start seeing your posts. So they're uninhibiting. So you're not trying to repel them.
Exactly. And if you're sorry, go ahead.
I just said good morning, Amanda.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome. And so this isn't about a YSP sell either. So if you're not a YSP member and you're not getting our content, that's fine. Still do yourself a favor and start posting content that's a little bit more broad and generic, and cast that net so that you can get more people in.
Right. There's no shortage of motivational content out there. So we're not the only source for it. So, but we do know that it works, and it's already here if you are so inclined.
Exactly. I think the link is actually in the post today, if you want to go that direction.
I can drop it too. We might as well.
All right. So we have an in post motivational that slows people down, gets them to look. It's always something feel good or helps them maybe work through a bad morning or a busy morning. And then we have visibility posts, which are centered around seasonal events, holidays, days of the week, things that get people talking, ask a question, et cetera, et cetera. So this week, tomorrow is Happy International Women's Day. It's a big one, March 8th. If you're in any kind of business, women
Right.
in business.
Women, half of the
Um,
population is women. So in most cases, you're going to sell to women. So it would appeal.
Exactly. So make sure that you don't let this one pass by. If you want to do a special promo or something, you can turn it into that as well. Or you can just do a simple, if you're a woman in business, drop a selfie of you working it, in the comments or something like that. Just something that gets them to interact with you. That's what these V posts are all about.
For sure. Another example is Thankful Thursday. So we have a Thursday every week. So this could be a weekly thing for you. But again, this is a provided, quick comment, one thing that you're thankful for. Again, you're casting that wide net, but you're asking on this post, you're asking for engagement. Okay. The post itself is asking for engagement. Your comment or your content, your caption can as well. So
Exactly. And while we do strongly suggest staying away from politics and things that are really divisive on your platforms, there are a few holidays, a few events that are what we call people have very strong opinions about them. And that is the time change that happens in the US. So that's happening this Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, or Sunday would be a great time to ask a question centered around the shift. I think we spring forward. So everyone loses an hour this weekend. It will be 1 hour shorter, but then we'll have longer days. So you can ask your audience whether they look forward to it, whether they dread it. Do they like more sunshine? Do they hate the earlier wake ups? Anything that's going to encourage them to comment.
So Sandy said, I'm asking people to count today on my timeline. So I love it.
Yeah. She does a really good job with those.
Yes.
So, yep. And every time someone comments, they are more likely to see that third piece of content, which are our P posts. We rebranded these from promo posts to be promotion and presence posts because not all of them should be a hard and fast promo, but they can build know, like, and trust for your brand by having it be a tip centered around your niche or something helpful centered around your lead magnet or anything that you're an expert in.
Exactly. We give you no shortage of ideas every single month. This one happens to be a spring cleaning sale. So you, again, might think, how can I bring this into my business? But let's say, without it even being a hard promo, if you're in skincare, you can remind people, is it time to clean out? Your skincare, your mascara has a shelf life. Okay. That could be a spring cleaning idea without it having to be a full-on sale. You can piggyback and have a percentage off or, a BOGO or whatever it is to go along with it. But that's a good hook. Again, we're looking for promotion and presence post, building know, like, and trust, letting people know what it is that you do. Again, because we have cast the net, we're getting people talking so that they can actually maybe see these posts, because you've stoked the algorithm.
Exactly.
So, building loyal fans that want to comment on your posts every single day.
Exactly. And posting, we were talking about staying away from consistently posting, or not consistently, but always posting about your niche and about your promotions and about your sales and things like that. But you do have to post about it every once in a while. And when you do it, in kind of this more organic type way, you're not training people to scroll right past because you've already delivered some value in the form of a motivational post, and they like the conversation that you're bringing to social media. So when you come out with a promotion or a presence post like this, it's always way better received than when that's all they're seeing from you.
Exactly. We talk about the 80-20 rule all the time. So if all of your posts are promo, you're just training people to scroll right by. So you've got to mix in other types of content. Amanda says that her engagement is up big time since I've started doing a question of the day. Exactly. Because you're asking for the comment. The more they start commenting, the algorithm sees, oh, they must want to see this type of content from Amanda, and it will show you the next piece and the next piece as long as that engagement still stays up. So good job, Amanda.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's a perfect example of a V post because, and as far as I don't know if she's a YSP member or not, but that's a perfect example of a V post because it doesn't have to do with your niche, which I'm thinking you're in skincare, but just getting people talking is kind of the name of the game to overall engagement on social media.
For sure.
All right. Who's ready for a YSP win?
A win.
All right. Today's YSP win is Deanne Joy, who took a half year, maybe more, trying to work up the courage to do her first reel.
Exactly. She just started. Oh, not even a month ago. I don't think she's had, she's been consistent since she started because she got the win when she first did. I think there were 3,500 views. I mean, that's a ton of people. And if we're talking about Facebook and Instagram, we are video. The algorithm is all about it. So they're showing more of this. So if you haven't got on the reel train, you need to. You might have to work your way up to it like Deanne did, but she's understanding the assignment now and got 8.1 thousand views on this reel. So
Nice.
that's 8,000. I mean, she doesn't have 8,000 friends because you can only have 5,000 friends. So, you think about that. That is bringing in people that don't already know her by far.
She says it's almost 9,000 views now.
Yay.
So yeah,
and a longer shelf life.
She's not dancing and singing on these either. So she is a TAT advocate, which is our Take Action mini training workshops. She is in Socially Inclined Academy. She is a big spokesperson for YSP. Thank you so much for everybody who has joined us in that and has made that so successful. But she's showing up and she's getting the value and from the things that we're providing and the trainings that we're doing. And hopefully that is what has emboldened her to push through not understanding reels, being timid or shy on doing reels, and then doing that reel that is getting, she has several now, but this one's definitely pretty impressive.
Exactly. And for anyone that's here and is like, I can't do it, this is a process. Social media marketing is a process. You have to start somewhere. So obviously static posts and using the MVP, whether you get it from us or you just realize what to do, motivation, visibility, and then promo or presence, then you start building that confidence. When you realize that people will comment on what you post and have a conversation with you, and then you can turn them into a buyer, you will do a whole lot more of it. You will be a whole lot more consistent. But if you can't get to reels yet, just get started on consistently posting, because I promise the algorithm will show favor when you're consistent and you're doing it the right way. So just do what you can and get started.
Exactly. And if you need any training or help on that, you can go to sociallyinclined.com/store and you can check out our Take Action trainings. It's 50 mini workshops that you have lifetime access to. And we covered reels. We covered a whole series on live video and video content too. So if you can't do reels, try live video. If you struggle with live video, then back it up to where you're just creating video content, because you have to do the thing before that thing becomes comfortable.
Exactly.
So start the baby step, like Julie said, the first step is just posting. If you can't be consistent, just posting an image with text and sharing your story, then start there. And we have a TAT for that too. So that's really kind of where our training starts for those who want to get started.
Yep. And you'll get momentum for sure. So once you'll get confidence that leads to momentum. So it's exciting.
Oh yeah. And I forget we have content class now too. in
We have
Socially
content
Inclined
class.
Academy. So I think that's helping a lot of people too. Deanne has, she's been doing, I feel like she has been structuring her Wednesday wins around what we learn in content class on Tuesday, at least a little bit. And I think that's so cool to see her take those. And also, I'm not talking about just Deanne, Sarah, all of you show up a lot. And it's really great to see you turn these ideas and these trainings into content on social media.
Exactly. And today's, like, what we're doing here with live and coming, well, like, this is content. We came up with an idea. That's what we do tomorrow, is to help you come up with the idea for this, whether it be a live, whether it be a post, whether it be a reel. You can take that idea and turn it into 50 different pieces of content if you want to. So, and we also talk about repurposing. Oh my gosh, it wouldn't come. So repurposing. An example is this is live. We'll pick this up. Well, it's on YouTube as well. So we'll make a blog post out of it. So you can do those things too. You just have to get started. So it is a lot easier once you get the ball rolling, I promise. Exactly. And content class is a great way to see how easy it can be. It's like $15 a month. You get 4 live trainings plus a whole ton of other trainings that are in there, toolkits, all the things. So that's the main thing, is we want to give you, however you want to learn, we're going to try to bring it to you to excel.
Edith, can you remind me where we chatted about streaming live videos to Facebook and YouTube so I can go back and watch it? We put out so much content, I can't even remember.
But we can say, so we'll just give you a little mini, and then we might just message you. If it comes to me, I'll message you and let you know where. But so right now we have a program called Live Webinar that will stream to both places. Most people are aware of StreamYard, which does it. There's other softwares. So basically you dial up whatever it is, and then you can go live in multiple places. Like Deanne is able to go live in LinkedIn now. She got the invite to do that. So you'd be able to broadcast there as well. But, social media, if you can, do the work once and have it everywhere, that be everywhere. That's how to do it. So, and lives, if you can muster up to go live, that content can be repurposed into a lot of other things. So StreamYard, or this is Live Webinar. StreamYard, you'll know if you ever get on a live with someone, it'll say, you'll have to put your name in, or Sandy would be able to tell us, but there's a step that you have to do to be able to comment, or for us to be able to see you. We use Live Webinar because there's no barrier. You can just see us. So, and comment.
Exactly. We keep forgetting about that because we didn't need another side hustle, but it was something we were really passionate about, which I'm sure you can relate to. But we have gotten that off the ground. And
Grit, Grind, and Grace is what we're talking about. If you're on YouTube, you're not seeing the comments. So Grit, Grind, and Grace for everything mindset. It takes that bandwidth, that mindset to get this ball rolling. So that's the place. If you're in business, there are setbacks, there are hard days, whatever. So that's the place to come. You also get a listing. You'll have to go check it out. So hate for this
drop the link. So
Pitch Fest, sorry, but all the good things. I mean, just the listing for the SEO value is amazing, and you get to connect with great people just like on this live. So go check it out. And Sandy's got a beautiful, and Marcy too. I like several of the people on here. Edith, all have listings on there, so you can go check them out, learn more about what they do. And sorry if I left anybody else out that might be on there. Sarah, I think, yes. I'm trying to think of who else might be on here that's on Grit, Grind, and Grace. You'll have to check it out. And I didn't say hi to Maria. Hi, Maria, earlier. So.
Exactly. All right. So this has been Marketing Monday. Thank you so much. Longer than we had planned for it to be. But you can join us live tomorrow for content class. To get your invitation to that, you do have to be an SI Academy member. But no worries. It's only $15 a month. Well worth the price of just the live content class alone, not to mention all the other benefits. So you can go check that out. Or you can catch us Thursday. We'll be talking about shortcuts and templates this week to make your life easier.
Who doesn't love a good shortcut? Man, we couldn't make it without templates, but without shortcuts too. Template being a shortcut, but we use a lot of shortcuts, and you'll learn as you go through the social media journey. Ooh, there's some shortcuts out there. So, all right.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Y'all have a great day. Come to the group. Share your win.
That way we can feature you next week.
That's right.
All right. Bye now.
Bye.